Rob Wog again. I'm here to cook another fucking meal, vegan meal, and with my son. I've had a few days off with my son, and here he is here. Hello, say hey. And I'm gonna do some cooking with him. And the best thing about doing this in front of your kids is you've got to teach them how to cook like a fucking true wog. All right. So what I've got here is the way I cook is I look in the fridge, see what's going to waste, and then I make sure I use it. Right. So I'm gonna just show you what I'm making today. So that's some ground pepper right there that Maiden's holding up. Right. This isn't oregano. This is actually mixed herbs. I got some tomato paste, some Celtic sea salt. This is basil from the garden. I've got a bit of cucumber, not cucumber. Jeez, what the fuck? Zucchini, right? Zucchini, and I've got a bit of celery, and I've got 2 onions, some pumpkin, and that's some frozen spinach. And I've got some gluten-free pasta. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this, make something out of this. I'm gonna call it a basil pumpkin gluten-free pasta. There you go. So he's already started. He's like, more salt, Dad. Easy on the salt, brother. Anyway, I'm gonna chop all this up, right? I'm gonna put the water on. For both. So with the sauce, I've got a bit of water because I want to make that pumpkin. I want to just reduce that pumpkin into like a sauce. All right. So I'm gonna dice everything up, and then I'll show you while I'm cooking it. All right. Cheers. All right, guys. So what I've done is I've diced everything up. Right. So there's my celery. I only used 2 sticks of celery. That was the zucchini, 2 onions, and I only used half of that pumpkin. Now, I know to all the Americans, I don't think you call that pumpkin. In Australia, we call that pumpkin, but I think it's butternut squash for you guys. I don't know, bloody Americans. Anyway, and this pasta is pretty awesome. It's gluten free. There's no GMO in it as well, and it's made in Italy, of course, because the wogs do it right. But yeah, it's made from corn and rice, and it's so fucking good if you have a gluten problem. I actually don't have a gluten problem. I just choose to go gluten-free, and I have done for the last couple of months, and it's unreal. But you can use normal pasta. Anyway, so how to do this? I've put the water on. I'm just going to fucking throw all that in at the same time. Alright. Now I'm just going to let that heat up, and then get it to a boil, and then turn it down and let it sort of simmer until that pumpkin pretty much goes really soft, and I'm just going to mash it in there, all right, and make it into a sauce. All right, I'll come back to you when it's cooked. All right, so okay, as you can see, that's cooking really, really well, and that pumpkin, see how I can just like pretty much just squash that pumpkin into like into nothing, like a mash. Now I'm going to just keep doing that until all of it's gone, right? But now, the last 2 things I want to put in is my basil. So there's about half a cup of basil there. Now I put my basil in. I don't chop it up because I like my basil nice and chunky in my food. Right, and then I'm going to get 2 decent size tomato paste in there. Spoons, yep. There we go. So there's another one. And I'm going to mix that in, and that's going to thicken right up into like a really thick sauce. Right, so there's my pasta. It's already cooked. Right, I'm going to just strain that now, and then I'm just going to keep cooking this just for a little bit till I get those pumpkin lumps out, and then I'm going to serve it up. All right, I'll see you in the next bit. Okay, so now the sauce is ready, which is fucking looking really good. I just tasted it to see if it's salty enough, and I don't use much salt, but I think that's perfect. And there's my pasta. Now I've just drained the water out, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the sauce in here and then mix it up so it doesn't get stuck together, all right, before I dish it up. And then I just mix it up. Okay, so once I've mixed that up, I'm going to dish it up, and then you'll see the finished result. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, it's finished. I've plated it up. I'm gonna let it cool down because I don't want to burn my son's mouth. But this is the finished result. Now, how good is that? All right. There's a fork in that, and there's for my son. All right, look, he's already going for it. All right, it's a bit hot, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna let that cool down. Now, as a alternative to cheese, I use savoury yeast flakes, which is so nice, and it's got heaps of B12 in it for my son. It's non-GMO. It's so good. It's gluten-free. It's amazing. All right, gang, I'm gonna dig in. Look, I hope you like that. It's easy. I don't cook with recipes or anything like that. I just cook with what I've got in the fridge so it doesn't go to waste. Okay, me and my son, we're out of here. Peace. Go vegan.